welcome to another yoga flow. My name is Megan and I'll be guiding you. We're going to start today's practice on our backs in a reclined butterfly, bringing the soles of the feet together, opening our legs up almost like a diamond, knees bent, and gently guiding yourself down to come flat on your mat. Arms can splay alongside you, palms facing up, or you can put one hand on your stomach and the other on your heart. Whatever feels good here as you land. Props, of course, can be used to keep your legs elevated and supported. Just finding yourself comfortable here, getting adjusted. And once you're able, shutting down your eyes and starting to look inwards. Checking in with yourself, perhaps for the first time today. Noticing the quality of your breath. And trying to match your inhales to your exhales. Slowing everything down. Noticing where there's any tension in your body, and actively sending your inhale breath like it were medicine into whatever spots need a little extra love. With the changing of the season, sometimes it feels like time is moving very quickly. But this is fall, not winter. And so today I offer you the intention to slow down. Use your legs to bring your knees together, closing them. And plant the soles of your feet onto the mat, heels beneath your knees. You can graze your heels with your fingertips. Planting your feet down, palms down as well. We'll come into a few bridge flows, matching our movement to our breath. Inhale, lift your hips up, reaching your knees forward. Deep breath, hips, belly, chest, upper chest. Exhale, slowly roll down. Hips come down last. Inhale to lift. Slight pause at the top, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, roll down. At your own pace, but trying to go as slowly as you can. We often say in yoga, the more advanced practices are the slower ones. Next time that you inhale and you find yourself at the top of the bridge, pause here, squeeze the glutes. Press into your feet, lift the hips. Breathing here. Option, if you have the mobility in your shoulders, to interlace your fingertips behind your back. Opening up the chest as well. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release the clasp if you had it, and slowly lower yourself down. Inhale, bring your knees in towards your chest, just to let that go. Maybe rock from side to side. Planting the feet back down, knees are still bent. Arms come into cactus, bending at the elbows. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees towards the left, keeping your upper body flat on the mat. Legs don't have to reach the ground as long as your shoulders and your neck are relaxed on the mat. Gentle twist. Inhaling to feel yourself extend, exhaling to feel that twist a little deeper. Inhale, coming back up to center. Exhale, dropping your knees towards the right this time. And your next exhale, rolling over completely to the right, coming into a fetal pose, using your left arm as a pillow, crystallizing your intention here, whether you're joining me in practicing to slow down on your mat, to be more mindful and slow, awake, alert off your mat. We're doing whatever feels right. When you have that crystallized, gently bring yourself up into a tabletop position. In tabletop, shoulders over wrists, fingers are widely spread, weight into the knuckles. Inhale, drop the belly, open up the chest, look up for cow. Exhale, using the tailbone to curl the spine, dome the shoulders, look at the navel. Cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. At your own breath, at your own pace, slowly moving through water. I like to add neck rolls, hip rolls, any variation that feels good here. Free movement for 5 breaths. Option also to change the direction of your fingertips, perhaps to the long side of the mat. Feeling in a good stretch in your wrists and shoulders as well. And coming back to stillness. Warming up the core a bit more. Pressing into the hands on your inhale, just hovering your knees an inch above the mat, not changing anything else. Your tailbone is tucked for a neutral spine. Breathing here, equal weight, toes and hands. Drop the knees, come into a child's pose, big exhale. Let it go. Inhale back to tabletop. Exhale, curl the toes, press into the mat, lift the knees to hover, breathe here. Next, exhale, rolling over your feet, completely straighten out the legs, downward dog. Any movement here that feels good is welcome. Walking your dog or wagging the hips. Yeses and nos with the neck and forehead, really dropping it. And when you're settled in stillness, intending the heels downward, curling your hip bones up, and rotating your shoulders inwards. Pressing into the knuckles of the hands and into the soles of the feet. Warming up our core a little more, we'll do plank into downward dog flow. Inhaling tippy toes, coming like a wave, rolling yourself forward slowly into plank. Exhale, bend the knees, shooting your bum back towards your heels, straightening up, downward dog. Slowly as you can. Inhale, plank. Exhale, through water, downward dog. One more. Feeling every muscle warm up here. Finding stillness in your downward dog. Slowly walking your hands back now towards your feet. Generous bend in your knees, ragdoll at the back of your mat. Bouncing here. Inhale, pressing hands into shins, straighten out the legs, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over completely. Inhale, generous bend to the knees. Exhale, slowly roll yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Shoulders come up to the ears at the top and roll them down your back. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhaling and exhaling here, planting our feet down. This is our only standing posture for today. Inhale, lift your arms up, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold over completely. Inhale, weight in your toes, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over completely. Walk your hands back out into downward dog. And take 2 deep breaths here. Inhale, lift your left foot up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knees, step it all the way through, drop the right foot. Inhale, light on your fingertips. Exhale, coming all the way up, low lunge, reach up. Adjusting the hips where necessary, needing to bring your left hip back, right hip forward. Tucking in the tailbone before coming a little bit deeper into the pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, with your left hand, grab your right wrist and gently lean and extend your arm towards the left side. Really nice, juicy stretch on the right side here. Feeling it in your quads and your thigh. Because of that tuck of the tailbone, no sensation in our back here. Just a deep stretch of the side body. Inhaling to straighten up. Exhaling to bend a little deeper. Inhale, back to center, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands down, take a big step back, downward dog. Inhale, right foot lifts this time, 3-legged dog for transition. Exhale, bend the knee, big step through. Drop your left knee. Inhale, light on the fingertips. Exhale, coming into low lunge again. Finding our stance here. Inhale, reaching high. Your next inhale, grabbing your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale to bend towards the right side, leaning towards the right, slightly reaching. Pressing equally into both feet for balance. Inhale, coming back up, reaching up. Exhale, planting your hands back down, downward dog. The slowest vinyasa you've done. Inhale, lifting your legs like a wave plank. Exhale, drop the knees or slowly lowering yourself down onto your belly. Fingertips under shoulders. Inhale, press and pull yourself up. Upper back does the work. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, fingertips to the nipple line. Push up through tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, step forward. Keep your right knee up this time. Inhale, lighten our fingertips. Exhale, slowly roll up, crescent lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left hand grabbing the right wrist again. Nice bend into towards the left side, feeling a deep stretch in our right side body. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhaling, coming out of it, reaching up. Exhale, bringing our hands back down. Drop the right knee and using your leg to guide you. Inhale, left hand twists up, opening up towards the left. Easy twist. Trying to stack shoulders and wrists. Perhaps looking up. And exhale, drop your left hand down. Staying here from this posture, you'll move your left hands to slowly crawl yourself to change towards the long end of your mat. So we're now in a straddled position here. Welcome to have a slight bend in the knees. Inhale, bringing your fingertips underneath your shoulders, almost like a halfway lift. Exhale, you'll lower yourself down into a forward fold. Finding the right stance for you, you might need to widen the legs, separate them more. As long as you're not feeling any sensation on your back, perhaps using some props to help bring the floor closer to you, but releasing your neck. Breathing here. Perhaps trying to bring the weight into the front of your feet, towards the toes. Reaching the hip bones high. Inhale, halfway lift in this position. Hands either to the ground or props. And on the exhale, we're switching sides. So we're coming into a lunge on the opposite direction of our mat with our right leg in front. Inhale, light on our fingertips. Exhale, slowly roll yourself all the way up, crescent lunge. Breathing here. Inhale, right hand grabs left wrist, and exhale, dipping towards the right. Luxurious stretch in our quads here for the left side. Inner thigh, I can feel. Conscious of where my hips are lying. Might need also to lift the left hip up a little bit to make sure that they're both parallel. Right hip back, left hip forward. Inhaling to reach a little higher. Exhaling to bend a little deeper. Inhale, reach up, coming out of the posture. Exhale, planting both hands down, dropping the back knee. One more easy twist. Inhale, using your body to guide you, rolling yourself open into the twist. Bringing your hand back down on your next exhale, big step back, downward dog. Vinyasa, inhale, roll like a wave into your plank. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts this time. Exhale, bend the right knee. Bring it towards your right wrist and drop it down. Drop your back knee, and we're finding a pigeon posture here. So you want the bottom of your leg to be parallel with the short edge of your mat, flexing your foot to protect that knee. Hips are parallel, aligned straight. Maybe using some props underneath your right hip to help support you. Otherwise, you're finding this really deep stretch on your right side. If you have any issues with this, coming into a figure four on your back, which we've done before, similar experience, that helps protect that back a bit more. We're going to be staying in this posture for 5 long breaths. So either using your hands to keep you propped up, getting kind of a back bend here, or lowering yourself down, forehead to mat or to a prop, and resting in this posture for 5 long breaths. Noticing your temptation to fidget, the temptation to wander off and think of other things, and resisting that, to come back to this moment. When you're ready, slowly coming out of the posture. It does not have to look pretty. I tend to plant my hands down, curl the back foot, lifting the back leg to give me some room to come back into a downward dog where we'll all meet here. Welcome to do a flow or a child's pose, or stay in downward dog stillness with me for 2 breaths, noticing the difference from one side to another. Inhale, left leg this time reaches up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left leg, left knee to left wrist, pigeon on the opposite side. If you did the figure 4 on your back, doing it on the opposite leg this time, and you might notice it's a little more uncomfortable for me to come down with this side. Wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. Noticing wherever your body feels tighter and intending your breath towards that spot as if it were the antidote, the medicine. Whatever it is that you need, you're breathing it in. Inhaling, slowly coming out of this posture. Woo. Coming back into a downward dog on the exhale. 2 long breaths. Inhale. Exhale, big sigh. Drop your knees. And we'll do a quick toe stretch before we roll out and come into our final postures. So curling the toes under, sitting on the heels. I gotta flick my pinky toes to be a part of this. Sitting tall, one hand on your heart and the other on your chest, shutting down the eyes. Inhaling, feeling as if someone is pulling a string at the top of my head, elongating me. Exhaling, slowing down. Grateful for this opportunity to tune in. Coming out of our toe stretch here, you might want to tap the feet a few times to release that. And we'll find ourselves in a seated position here. We're just bringing our legs out in front of us, knees bent. Sitting in the center of our mat. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, slowly roll yourself down onto your mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. Completely flat. Bringing your heels underneath your knees. We'll come into that bridge flow once more. So planting the palms of your hands on either side of you firmly into the mat. Inhale, knees forward, hips all the way up, rolling up. Tight squeeze of the glutes at the top of the inhale. Exhale, slowly roll yourself down, hips comes last. Doing this a few more times at your breath, at your own pace. Perhaps noticing more space in your body, or more of an ability to move slowly. The next time that you're at the top of the inhale, pause there, tight squeeze. Inhale deeper, reach up higher. Option again to bind your hands behind your back on the mat, pressing your fingers into the mat as well. Pushing up, pressing into your feet. Exhale, let it all go, slowly roll down. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest. And gently rock from side to side. Inhale, tight squeeze. Exhale, let your left leg come all the way out onto the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, use your left hand to gently guide your right side body into a twist. Upper body stays the same. Just twisting and tending our knee towards the ground, but it does not have to reach there. Both shoulders flat on the mat. Neck is relaxed. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to twist a little deeper. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, straightening out your right leg. Inhale, left knee comes in this time, tight squeeze. Exhale, using your right hand, gently guiding your left knee towards the right. Easy twist on this side here, keeping our shoulders flat on the mat, perhaps cactusing the arms. I actually prefer having my right hand on my left knee, just for added weight to the twist. Inhale, coming back to center, finding Shavasana. Right foot to the right corner of the mat, left foot to the left corner, hands alongside you, perhaps tucking the shoulder blades behind your back. I like to make sure my tailbone is tucked so I'm completely flat on the mat. And really letting go here. Thankful for your practice. Grateful for this opportunity to slow down and to take care of the mind and the body that you have. Inhaling, feeling our whole body expanding as if every cell is breathing in. Exhaling so fully that we can feel our body shrink and fall deeper into the mat. Noticing when our mind wanders and coming back to our counted breath to focus, to slow down. Starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes, rolling out your wrists and your ankles, maybe rolling your head from side to side. Inhale, take a big morning stretch, reach your arms overhead, pointing your toes. Exhale, give yourself a big hug. Rolling over to either side, coming into a fetal posture. Closing off our practice, intentionally leaving behind anything that doesn't serve us. And taking this as an opportunity to say something kind to ourselves. When you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, gently working your way up into a seated position, head comes last. Thank you for taking this time to slow down and practice with me. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace.